morning, Connellsville, and welcome to Falcon News. I'm Ella Etling.
And I'm Hannah Tinke, bringing you today's school news and announcements. Today is Thursday, February 22nd. Now please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's head over to Mont for today's lunch menu.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Mont, and for today's lunch we'll be having chicken chipotle bowl with tortilla wrap, rice and cilantro rice, pardon me if I said that wrong, queso cheese sauce with steamed broccoli on the side. And for the alternative menu we'll be having Big Daddy pizza, chicken filet, spicy chicken filet, pub cheeseburger, and last but not least, Evercrisp fries on the side. Enjoy lunch, and now back to the desk.
Thanks, Mont. Students who aren't in a chorus this year but want to join for next year should stop in to see Mrs. Harbaugh in room 312 or send her an email at mharbaugh@casdfalcons.org. Chorus is open to all students who are interested, even to students with no past experience. We have different levels of choruses so that every student can join for the right one for them.
The History Club is planning a trip to Gettysburg, PA on April 19th. The cost is $120. Information is available outside of room 217 for students to pick up. Anyone interested in going on this trip should see Mrs. Nardizzi or Mrs. Sabak. The first payment will be due by March 1st.
We have college visits coming up the next few weeks, starting with Douglas Education Center, which will be here during all lunch periods today.
Next Thursday, February 29th, St. Vincent College will be here at 1:45, and lastly, Community College of Allegheny County will be here Monday, March 4th at 9 a.m. Feel free to stop and see any of these colleges with any questions.
Our next musical spotlight is Ava Martre. Ava Martre is a freshman who likes pizza, hot mulligan, and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Ava's dream vacation would be to stay at a cabin in the woods. A fun fact about Ava is that she plays guitar. Outside of musical, Ava is a member of the high school Clay Target team, plays piano and guitar. Ava is excited to be a cast member for the first time and looking forward to building friendships.
If you haven't already bought your Anastasia tickets, you can do so at the box office outside the auditorium or scan the QR code on the screen to buy them online.
Coffee at Crawford partnered up with the high school to bring you 2 new drinks highlighting our musical this year. Once Upon a December is an iced or hot latte with white chocolate and toasted marshmallow, topped with marshmallow cold foam. The Neva Club is a Lotus energy drink made with strawberry and peach and edible glitter. When you purchase one of these drinks in the next 2 weeks, a portion goes to our musical department.
It's scheduling time, and in case you were wondering what some of the classes were about, here's a spotlight on the business classes brought to you by Mont Kelly.
Hello and welcome. I'm Mont, and I bet you're dreading over what classes you need to pick. Whether it be something for fun or maybe something that you need. Anything along those lines. Or maybe you're just trying to fill your schedule and you can't find any classes to fill it up, or you can't decide between any of them. Well, I have a solution for you. The business classes. They are very worthwhile and beneficial for you just in general on everything. I would recommend taking these classes, but to give you more information about them, I am going to be interviewing Mrs. Gummo and some of her students about it. Stay tuned and listen to what they have to say.
Okay, well, I teach numerous classes. This year I teach accounting, advanced accounting. That's an academic skill. It is a profession that a lot of my students, after they get out of high school, they do go on and study accounting, and they do quite well. I also teach financial literacy. That is an excellent course. In that class, I teach skills that are needed for life. I teach about checkbooks. I teach about applying for college. I teach about scholarships, grants, credit cards, credit history, taking out loans, anything and everything that you're going to do as an adult, learning how to keep your finances of a household. So that class is extremely important. I also have my banking interns. They're in here now. My banking interns work down at the Somerset Bank during their 5th period class when the bank is open and they are learning hands-on skills. And then I work with them on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays to try to enhance the skills that they're learning down at the bank. And I also have, business law. That's a great class. In my business law class, the kids really like that class. We learn basic, little bit about the Constitution. We learn about some basics about the law. And then I teach them how to do a debate. And we learn about contract law, which ties in with the business side of it. Tort law, criminal law, just a little bit. We touch on a little bit of everything. But what the kids like most is definitely the debate. But those are all the classes that I have for this year. Well, again, just learning the basics. Any child that takes my financial literacy class would be able to know how to balance their checkbook, would know not to get in trouble with credit cards, would understand how to take out a student loan, would understand what FAFSA is, when to apply for that. So they understand the basics of that, and they would learn if a child chooses not to go to college and proceeds on to whatever, anything that I teach in there about their checking accounts, savings accounts, taking out a mortgage, borrowing for a car, buying a car, finding a career. It's just a class that really is well-rounded. So that's basically it.
I think in life outside of school, after high school, this class has been very beneficial to me because I didn't know how to write a check, and if I wouldn't have taken one of her classes, I wouldn't know how to write a check still, unless like my parents told me. And then I'm going into business, and I do some types of business already for work right now, so a lot of her classes have taught me the qualities to use for that those endeavors.
Well, the business classes are good here. Like Mrs. Gummo's financial literacy, accounting, or the opportunity we have down there at the Falcon branch. I think they're good skills because no matter what profession you're going into, you're going to need your financial skills. Like you're going to know how to budget, write a check, and you're going to learn all that stuff in these classes.
Definitely the skills that I teach will be used in everyday life, especially in the financial literacy class, in the banking internship. It's not really a class, it's an internship. And with the accounting skills, you learn basics for life, how to keep your books. You learn about expenses, net pays, a lot of things, how to write out a check, things like that. So definitely all of the classes that and not just me in the business department, that we all teach in the business department, definitely pertain to life skills that you would need eventually sometime in your life, for sure.
Well, after hearing what they said, I hope you've been persuaded to take some business classes. I myself personally highly recommend you take some. I've taken a few myself, and I am 100% glad I did. I didn't understand a lot of this stuff, and now I actually do. And like I said in the video, you're going to need these in your adult life, so it's better to learn them now than at that moment in time. Also, I would recommend looking to the other business classes as well, as shown right here. There were too many to be able to be shown in this video, but I hope you will take some of them in your upcoming year. And with that, have a great day.
Thanks, Mont. It's time for sports. Let's head over to Evan now for a sports update.
Oh, hey guys. Today in Connellsville we have nothing going on, but we have the Penguins playing the Canadiens tonight, and in case you missed it, this past week, Creighton beat number 1 UConn in college basketball. I'm going to put some highlights of that in here.
So many heavyweights. Alexander 3 to shoot, fades away, splashes it down, the cherry on top, and the Blue Jays have never flown higher. For the first time in program history, they've beaten number 1.
Well, baseball season's starting soon, so I'll give you some more stuff to report on whenever that starts. But for now, that's all I got. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Evan. According to NationalCalendar.com, today is National Chili Day.
Today's movie quote of the day. Well, a guy who dresses up like a bat clearly has issues. From Batman Begins.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube at CASD Falcon Productions to see our news, special videos, and live events after they happen. Follow today.
Thanks again for watching today. Tune in tomorrow, and have a great day, Connellsville.
Well, a guy dresses up like a bat clearly has issues.